The first thing the girl did after being reborn was become the young lady's follower. Every day, she willingly attended to the young lady's needs, all because she'd failed to see what a kind person the young lady was in her previous life. Back then, she'd lived in poverty. When she got a terminal illness, her mother even took the only money she had for treatment. In the end, she died a tragic death without being able to afford medical care. Given a second chance, the girl was determined to change her fate. So when the young lady asked to switch beds, the girl agreed without hesitation and accepted the tip the young lady offered. Her cousin, watching nearby, mocked her for groveling over a little money. But the truth was, in her past life, the girl had rejected the young lady because she'd listened to this cousin. Now, the girl had no choice but to warn her cousin not to stand in the way of her chance to make money. Later, the young lady went further and set rules for the dorm, hoping to create an environment she liked. The scheming girl bluntly said she'd never follow them until the young lady pulled out a bank card with 50,000 yuan, saying it was for running errands. The scheming girl was instantly tempted, but the reborn girl stepped in and took the card first. Next, the young lady announced the dorm must stay quiet from then on. The unwilling scheming girl refused, only for the young lady to pull out a custom-made, expensive bracelet right after, calling it a small gift for her. The scheming girl changed her mind on the spot. Shortly after, the young lady transferred 5 million yuan to the reborn girl as payment for 4 years of errand running. Shocked by the young lady's generosity, the girl promised to do her best as a follower. From that day on, she stuck by the young lady's side, taking care of her thoughtfully. At noon, when the young lady didn't want to wait in line at the cafeteria, the girl went early to buy her favorite dishes. She even tore up beef jerky by hand to feed her until a boy suddenly snatched the jerky away. The girl flew into a rage and snapped at him, but then she noticed the young lady was repeatedly apologizing to the boy. To her surprise, he ignored the apologies entirely and told the young lady she was nothing compared to his first love. The girl suddenly realized this boy was the young lady's crush, and she'd even paid for all his school expenses just for him. The girl immediately called him ungrateful. If it weren't for her paying your fees, she said, you wouldn't even have a chance to study here. But the boy shrugged it off, claiming he'd earned the tuition by tutoring her. Otherwise, he added, with your intelligence, you'd never get into college. His words made the girl even angrier. Half the school's buildings had been donated by the young lady. The young lady had every right to choose any major she wanted. The girl told the boy to stop pretending, then picked up her lunchbox to stand up for the young lady. But the jerk grabbed her wrist tightly to stop her. In response, the girl flipped her soup bowl over his head. Watching the girl defend her like this, the young lady felt touched and finally saw the boy's true colors. She walked over without hesitation and slapped him hard, declaring clearly, she's with me. No one can bully her. It was the first time the reborn girl had ever felt protected by someone. Soon after, the boy's much defended first love showed up. She pretended to bring a sandwich to apologize for the boy, but the reborn girl wasn't about to let this fake innocent act slide. She exposed the girl's trick on the spot. The sandwich was moldy, so much so that the mold had covered the QR code on its packaging. The young lady, watching the girl stand up for her, felt deeply grateful. She offered to reward the girl, but the girl insisted it was just her duty and refused payment.